Today we talked about science and technology. We started class by talking about the differences between our tube project and our clay boat project. And the main goal of the tube project was to figure out how the tube worked. We just wanted to learn more about the tube itself. The goal of the clay boat project was to float the most marbles. And so I put up some other examples up here of other goals that we might have and other things when we're trying to learn things. And one of them up here underneath the figure out how the tube works, I put learn more about how volcanoes erupt, observe new wildlife in rainforests, and then over here I put to float the most marbles, create better cell phones, increase productivity of a factory. And so what we really focus on is what's the difference between those two types of goal statements. The one over here is that these three goals really just seem to be focused on a desire to know. We just want to know more things. It's kind of like learning for learning's sake. Whereas over here, we're trying to achieve something, trying to make something easier, something better. And so here we got want to know more, and over here we want to improve something. And what that really comes down to is the difference between science and technology. Science is a process that's used to learn more about the natural world. Technology is anything that is used to improve something or helps us in some way. And so most people think science and technology are the same thing. And that makes a lot of sense. We always use the terms together, but science and technology are not the exact same thing. They are definitely related, but not the same. Some examples of technology that we've talked about in class are things like cell phones, computers, TVs, all the electronics that we usually think of. But then also things like a pencil is a technology because it helps us do something, it helps us communicate. The alphabet is a technology because it helps us communicate with other people. The highway system helps us travel. And so anything that really makes life easier, medicine is an example of a technology. Of course, medicine is definitely based on what we know about the human body, which comes from our science. And so these two interact with each other a lot. Technology improves based on what we find out about the natural world, but then our study of the natural world improves based on new technology.